Choose a woman who chooses you. This is something that so many young guys and even older guys need to be told. If she isn't choosing you, if she doesn't like you, why are you still like acting like you're into her? Let her go. If it's not clear that she's super into you, let her go. She's not for you. And if she isn't super into you and you are into her, naturally, you'll demonstrate how needy and clingy you are. And that will not only make her like you less, but it will also make you like yourself less. You lose, like, be honest. Every single time, if you think back to those times where you've been pursuing a woman who didn't want you back, be honest, you lost respect for yourself every single time. You felt like shit every single time, and you keep doing it. Why? Because you've been brainwashed. Because you've been, literally, your mind has been manipulated by the shit that you've seen on media, on Hollywood movies, of the nerd who really fantasizes about the girl almost like he's a fucking stalker. And the nerd's fantasizing and fantasizing and fantasizing, and she's not really into him, and she's fucking the jock. She's literally getting deep-throated by the fucking football team, and the nerd's still and he's like looking at her through the window. He's got pictures of, like, you know, he's just fantasizing, and then he ends up saving her life, and she's kind of still into him, but then she runs away again, and then he saves her again, and now she's really into him, and then she gets captured by the evil guy. Hollywood has manipulated your mind to think that if you stalk and fantasize about a woman, she'll be like, eventually you can change her mind. You can't. She's getting dicked down by someone else. Choose your own woman. Choose a woman who actually wants you back. Don't stay clingy. If it's clear, and don't be a little bitch, but if it's clear that a woman's not into you, let her go and just move on. Move on, focus on your own goals, and when you encounter another woman, see, are you first compatible, and two, does she like you a lot, enough for you to think, yeah, this could be something nice. Now, some women might act like they're not choosing you. Some women might have, like, you know, the play hard to get kind of mindset. You need a certain level of understanding to know, okay, is she really not into me, or is she into me but she's kind of hiding it a little bit, she's playing hard to get? 99 times out of 100, for most guys, she's not playing hard to get, she's just not into you, okay? I know that can hurt to hear, but it's the truth. If there's a woman who it's not super clear that she is super into you, it's not because she's playing some game and she's playing hard to get, it's because she doesn't like you. And the truth is, even if she's playing this game, even if she's playing this hard to get game, you probably authentically, if you really ask yourself, you probably don't want a woman who's like that, right? You probably don't want a woman who's literally like playing these games and fucking up your mind. If you love that, if for example, you just, be honest, if you genuinely love that, you could get with a woman who's going to continuously do that, who, like, for example, you're always going to chase for your life. I don't really like that dynamic. I think the other way is better, where she's chasing you, but you're naturally just chasing your goals. If that's authentic to you, that you really want this dynamic of chasing this woman who always pretends that she's not into you, go ahead. Chances are you probably want a woman who actually likes you and who maybe preferably chases you, right? So when there's a woman who you're into right now and you've developed this crush and this fantasization for, and she's acting like she's not into you, take the message, take the hints, and just step back and just leave that alone. It gets tricky when this is mixed with work and with school, when you constantly see this girl and your brain and your heart is connected to her. The way to overcome that is to have focus on, first of all, your goals, and then second of all, other women. To be open, to really just, everything will come back to authenticity, to just think to yourself, you know what, let's say she is playing, like, let's say I've still got a chance. I don't like how I feel in this, like, situation with her. It doesn't feel good to be, like, into her. So why would I want this in my life? There's so many other women, and as soon as I start to detach away from her with just conscious thought that she's not good for me, then I can start to, like, you know, feel a bit more open to the next woman. I can move my attention a bit, like, in a different direction. If you're just authentic to yourself and you're in this situation right now where you're into a woman who's not seemingly into you, if you're authentic, you'll just say, like, yeah, well, this experience does not feel good. It's actually mentally distracting away from my goals. Why am I here? I don't even feel good. I don't even feel happy in this situation. So even if I've got a chance with her, it's not even like a positive addition to my life. So let's just leave it. And you might have this limiting belief, what if I can change her mind? But you've got to understand, you can never really change a woman. She is how she is, and she can be influenced to be a certain kind of way. But you would always be playing this game with her. If you think that you can change her mind, trust me when I say it's not just going to be like a one-time change and suddenly she's a brand new person and she acts proper warm and receptive. This type of woman is, if she's into you and she's playing this game, first of all, she's playing games with your heart. But second of all, she's always going to have this this dynamic where she's going to pretend that she's not interested in you, and that's going to fucking hurt. There's not many guys who are built for the kind of life where they actually want to chase the woman who like pretends that she's not into them, because it's not, that's, in my opinion, for me, not the right dynamic. I'm focused on so much in my own work and my own personal development that I need a woman who is chasing me. She's onto me. She's like literally doing a lot of the work and the effort to be with me, because I'm constantly like almost distracted away from the love. Like something else is the priority for me. For me to like always have to think about, oh, I've got to chase her down and fucking push her down to the floor and hold her there so that she loves me. That's fucking weird. Chances are you don't want that either. So choose a woman who chooses you.